You all remember when we thought there will not be another book haul in this video this year? We were both wrong, right? Yeah. I thought that I would not go ahead and go buy more books until I've made a serious dent in my TBR. But then I happened to go to the Pune Book Festival that's happening here in December. It's from 13th till 31st of December in FC Road. It is inside the Ferguson College. It is acres of just bookstalls at 30%, 50%, 70% discount, and directly from the publishers and independent bookstores. Now, you tell me if it was a mistake to go and purchase books from there, because I don't think so, because I went and had bought these many. But before I show you all the books that I got, I wanted to give you a glimpse of the whole book festival. Now, to be honest, this was such a surprise. It was not a planned visit or an event. I did not have anything to actually film. I only had my phone and I did not have my mic. And plus, I had to carry all my books and helmet with me. So the videos that I took at the event was not planned, but I just want to show you a glimpse of it. So go watch the vlog and then come back. I want to tell you one thing. There are A to H, G, that many number of stalls. I don't know the exact number of stalls. I'm going to put down here. It is at least 200 stalls that I visited, and they all have books, and not just books that are in English, but also Marathi and Hindi. There are a lot of regional authors who are there present in these stalls to actually pitch their book, which was also very, very great. And I saw so many books that I wanted on my radar. As second sale books, there were so many, pre-loved books that you get in such a discounted price, and I got some great deals. So some of the books I wanted to actually get are from my Amazon cart that I got a good deal on, but some of them were not on my immediate, to buy list. But when you get a book in 100 rupees or 200 rupees, it is so hard for you, if you are an addict like me who loves to buy books, if you get such a good deal, to pass on that. So that is this result. It is not my 2026 wish list that I've purchased. That's a different thing. I will still do that. But you know what? In November and December, I did such a good job reading so many books. I've read minimum 20 books. That's minimum. Now I think I just refilled all of those books I finished. That's what I feel like. But my TBR is not that bad, and I'm moving through it really quickly. And there's no harm in getting more books anyway. So. Okay, now that you saw all the bookstores there and what I was doing, everything, and again, apologize if it's not that clear, if it doesn't make sense. Let me know if you want me to go back again there. But I am trying my best not to go into that area for the next 10 days because it's there till 31st. And I went on the first day, and some of those publishers told me, you're too early, so many books are yet to come in the week. And it's not good for my bank balance for me to go back in there. But any of you really want to gift someone you love books and you want to make a good deal out of it, do go visit the Pune Book Festival happening in Ferguson College. So let's start with all the books that I got. Now, most of them are pre-loved books. They are not all in mint condition. I don't care about it, but these are books I really wanted to read. It's not random finds that I did. So if you saw my video on Arundhati Roy's memoir, I mentioned how much I want to read her fiction. And I've never actually read any of them. And I actually got The God of Small Things. And this is actually in a pretty good condition, although the pages are yellowed, but I always like that in books. And who's written notes. I love it when this happened, but oddly enough, I did not find it inside the bookstore. But Someone has written chapter-wise annotations on reading this. This is so cool. That is God of Small Things by Arundhati Roy. This is me gonna read it in 2026. Okay, this is 1997 Booker Prize winner. If you did not know about it, I don't know anything else. I know it is a literary fiction, and I will be picking this up. Yeah, so I'll put all the books here so that you can see it stacked up. The next book I got, guys, my ecstasy when I found this. And okay, this one was for 100 rupees. I'm also going to tell how much I paid for them because it's insanely cheap. I got The Dark Age by Pierce Brown for 200 rupees. Okay, I know I haven't read the era one of Red Rising completely, and I also don't have Iron Gold. I know, but I'll get it anyway for sure. But I won't. I don't think I'll get this again for this rate. And you know, Pierce Brown books are not easy to come by. I got The Dark Age. This is actually the Red Rising series era 2, second book. The third book will be out next year. I have not read the Golden Sun Morning Star books either. I know all of that. I'll either get to it at December. I just need to be in the right mental state to only read those two books, or my plan is to start 2026 with those books. But how cool is that I found this for 200 rupees? Guys, it's easily an 800 rupee book. Let me check out in Amazon how much this cost, so I can also calculate how much I saved at the end of this. So I got Dark Age by Pierce Brown, and then I got, okay, it's a cute bookmark. There is Conversations with Friends by Sally Rooney. I have not seen this version of Conversations with Friends, this hardback, and this is a hardback for, again, 200 rupees, and this is, I don't know how much it retails for, but definitely not that. And let me tell you how pretty this book is, because it has first page prints and the bound is yellow. So I've also turned out to be that person who's also looking out for books that are pretty in a different cover that is not easy to come by. So yeah, so I will definitely read through the whole backlist of Sally Rooney. I have read Intermezzo and Normal People. I have not read Beautiful World, Where Are You, and Conversations with Friends. Now I have those. So definitely reading Sally Rooney books next year. And now I have a very interesting copy to go by. So let's go. Next up, I have one from Crossword. Honestly, I'm not a big Crossword fan because of their collection is always so mainstream. But they do a very good job of discounting classics because apparently nobody buys them there. So I got Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, and this copy. This was 50% off, as you can see here. And I got this for 325, something like that. And look at this copy. Now, 2025 is the year that I started reading classics. I read White Knights, I read Bell Jar, I read Loneliness of Sonia and Sunny, which is definitely going to be a classic, trust me. I read so many of these, and I believe that if I do have classics which are prettier or less intimidating, it will motivate me to read them more. So I have Jane Eyre now. So let's unbox this while we are here.
So I can see how pretty the pages are. I don't have a lot of sprayed edges, not particularly a fan, but I tell you why this book is very special and pretty. It's a hardbound in a format that I really love, like diary bounds, which means the book itself
has the and my god, the text, the font is very big, and it has the bookends. Sorry, not the bookends, the bookmark thread, which I love. Will you look at that? That for 320, that's such a steal. This retails for 700 in Crossword itself, but I don't know anywhere else. But look at that. And they have like everything starting from Animal Farm 1984, like George Orwell to Jane Austen to Charlotte Bronte to Leo Tolstoy. You can look at all sorts of classics and they're there. So getting classics for 250 rupees, and which are these hardbounds, it is once in a long time chance, guys. So do get it. So I have Jane Eyre now. Let me know if you want me to create reading classics vlog or best classics that I've read kind of vlog. Now in this book, okay, I'm gonna put all the covers down. So next up here, just put it this side. Here I have a bunch of books, and they are from different booksellers. So this, I really wish I knew the name. So first here I have another classic, which is, I have Virginia Woolf, Mrs. Dalloway. So Mrs. Dalloway is something that I always thought I want to read. It's a short one. This is again one of those Penguin classics which are hardbound, and one of those old library book kind of feeling. I really love them, and I think these would actually motivate me more to own classics and also read them. So this is 250 rupees. So there's that. So let me know again. I'm gonna read Mrs. Dalloway soon. So let me know if you want to know my thoughts and reviews. Okay, that is there. And I bought a new book, which is on my Amazon wish list, or like on my cart to buy. And I thought, while I'm here already purchasing books, I might as well buy something from here, not from Amazon. And that was Wild Reverence by Rebecca Ross. This was, okay, everyone who I trust on the internet to recommend fantasies loves this. And especially people who did not like the first two books from this author in this genre, which is The Divine Rivals. This is supposed to be a prequel to the whole Divine Rival story. It's kind of a romantasy involving gods, and I don't know if, yeah, it is, I think, between gods, so it's supposed to be messy. But it was nominated for a lot of romantasy awards this year, and it is fantasy under 500. Please be, yeah, 510 pages. So I'm happy we have this here. I'm gonna put that there. And from the same store, when I actually bought these two, he gave me a graphic novel for free. And if you know me, I'm not a manga person. I don't read a lot of graphic novels. I've not read Heartstopper, supposedly what everyone reads to get into it. But I am very much interested to start reading manga. And I have actually been seeing one all over on my Instagram feed, and I'll talk about it in my 26 books in 2026 video. But yeah, I'm interested to get into it. So this one is actually Lois Lowry's The Giver, and it was adapted or illustrated by Greg Russell. It's supposed to be really, really good. And I have to tell you, the quality of artwork is insane. Now, I'm someone who does not know shit about manga, so don't come about that. So, but look at that. I think that's so good. Now, I did read my fair share of all the comics when I was little, but I've never gotten into manga. So I know friends who read a lot of manga though. But I used to watch Dragon Ball Z when I was a child religiously. I don't know how much that counts, but I have The Giver. My final books are, okay, which one? Oh, yes. Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine by Gail Honeyman. Gail Honeyman. Yeah. So this is actually the book of the year, and 2 million copies sold. It's supposed to be actually really, really good. I've heard a lot of good things. This is about actually a girl who, wait, let me just read about it. This is the first time I'm reading. Let's read it together. Eleanor Oliphant leads a simple life. She wears the same clothes to work every day, eats the same meal deal for lunch every day, buys the same 2 bottles of vodka to drink every weekend. She is happy. Nothing is missing from her carefully timetabled existence, except sometimes everything. Wow, that doesn't give out anything. I really, really hope it's not like The Convenience Store Woman. Have you read this book already? Can you comment down below? The reason I bought it is because it was such a deal, like under 200 rupees. And I've heard everyone who I love and follow card this book, and I know it's a very good literary fiction. But that's all. I will be very, very sad if it's like one of those books where Asian women try to go unhinged because of problems in their life. I can't, guys. I don't know, that subgenre actually irks me so much. I hope this is not that. But we have Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine. Wow, that is quite the stack. It's building up, but not a lot, guys. Trust me, it's gonna be down soon. I have a memoir. Look at me buying memoirs. I barely read any nonfiction up until this year, and I read Arundhati Roy's memoir, and I want to read nonfiction now. Look at me, mature. So I got Outsider, a memoir for misfits by Veer Das. Okay, now this hardly counts as like a tough memoir because it's Veer Das. If you don't know what my take is on stand-up comedy, is that I love it. I love watching stand-up comedy. I've always been fan of Peter Russell, been fan of Veer Das, Kenny. I watch a lot of people. I like Matt Rife. Yeah, so it's been in and out. Whenever, if there's a Netflix special, I do watch them. If they are actually coming to my city, I do try to pay and get a ticket to watch them. Never actually seen Veer Das in person. I would love to, but this guy's shows, I've watched all of his specials, starting from, like, I don't remember, Two Indias, all of his specials. Like, losing it in Netflix is something that I rewatch and laugh over it. And I think when there was COVID and he did the Zoom call once, I even watched those. So yeah, I'm an OG fan for Vedas, um, and I love the way he curates his script for all of his bits, because they're not just funny; they make you think. And I know people just troll him because of that, but no, for me, his comedy is something that really works. It really reflects on a lot of things, and it makes me think. So I love the guy so much, and this is his memoir, and it's also a very pretty book. Yeah, and I think this is the best number of pages for a book too. 250 is always a very sweet number. And finally, I got okay. These books I actually got from Book Tapas, actually HarperCollins. This is actually The Last Queen by Chitra Banerjee. Last year, this year, 2025, I discovered her, and I read Palace of Illusions and Forest of Enchantments from her. Now I'm continuing her backlist and buying The Last Queen. This is actually the retelling of, let me find out. Maharaja Ranjit Singh, youngest and last queen, his favorite, Jindan Kaur. Okay, I'm not exactly sure, but I know she writes historical fiction from the woman's point of view of the major historical events in Hindu mythology that has happened, and she rewrites them like a Greek mythology retellings. But this one is supposedly somewhat in the, I don't know. I know it's about a queen. Is it the Mughal time? Coming out to be a really stupid person, not researching about the book, but gonna go into it, researching a little bit so that I know the context, but then read. Now, these are all the books that I got in the Pune Book Festival. I did get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 books. I got even 10, and one I got for free. And overall, this amounted to, let's say, not the same amount of money that I would have spent purchasing it on Amazon, but more than that, it is about actually supporting the publisher, supporting the indie bookstores that are there. It's more about actually participating in this cultural activity in your city. And I'm so proud that in my city this is happening, and I want to invite all of you to come check it out. Okay, now favorite part, rapid fire of all the books that I got. Let's do. I got The Last Queen by Chitra Banerjee, The Outsider, memoir by Ved Das, Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine, the graphic illustration of The Giver, Wild Reverence by Rebecca Ross, Mrs. Dalloway by Virginia Woolf, Jane Eyre, Charlotte Bronte, Conversations with Friends by Sally Rooney, The Dark Age by Pierce Brown, and God of Small Things by Arundhati Roy. Will you look at that? All right. Now, this was such an impromptu video. This was not expected, not in the list of videos that I want to put in December. December is a very packed month for me in terms of the videos that I want to do. And I think I'm done with all the vlogs. It's going to be sit down videos from now on. I do have like all the series, 26 books for 2026 video. And I also have the final review or tier ranking of all the books that I read in 2025. So I'm still waiting to finish all the books in December to do that video. Probably will be the last video of this year. And so far I've read 83 books in 2025. I know, good for me. If I think it will reach up to 85, and that will be it. So I would do my tier ranking after that. But here are all the books that I got. Let me know if you have any comments regarding the books, regarding the book festival. Have you been there? Did you like it? Did you find any good books? Have you read any of these? Until I catch you all on my next video. Bye-bye.